Nice to meet you, bro. I'm the new Robin.
This is the dopest gig ever. Kicking asses, being famous, driving the Batmobile.
He lets you drive the Batmobile?
Hey everybody, it's Charlie. Happy Batman Day. I totally did not expect them to drop Jason Todd footage this soon after just dropping those preview images. So let's break it down. And there's also an interview with Kevin Conroy because it's Batman Day. So I'll play that clip in a second and explain details about what's going on with this DC streaming service, where all the apps are, and how you can watch if you're outside the United States right now. Because this is a limited rollout right now, all the original shows aren't premiering till October 12th. So because this is new, I'll do a giveaway for gift cards for this DC service. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment on the video. The tone of their scene here gives you a good idea of how old Jason Todd is compared to Dick Grayson. So he obviously helps him out. They're probably in Gotham because I can't imagine that this Jason Todd is old enough to be running around the United States all by himself. Maybe he's about the same age as Beast Boy, maybe a little bit older, still very, very young. But like I did that Red Hood video yesterday, not that far off from dying, coming back as Red Hood. So we'll all cross our fingers on that. Never before will you be so intent on waiting for a character to die and then come back to life, save for like Jon Snow in Game of Thrones. But the series does jump around to a lot of different cities, so it's not like all the episodes take place in Gotham, or they all take place in San Francisco, or they all take place somewhere else. I've only seen the first few episodes because they haven't released screeners for every single episode, so wherever this is from, it's not from the episodes that they've released, so I'm guessing it's from way, way down the line. I do like a lot of the energy that the young actor is bringing to the character. This is obviously before they come to blows. If you haven't watched it yet, Batman Under the Red Hood, the animated movie, is a really good intro for the Red Hood character if you're not a big comic book reader.
Check me out! I'm Robin, the boy wonder! Are you kidding me? This rocks! Come on, old man. We've got bad guys who need chasing. This is the best day of my life.
That is currently available on the DC streaming service. They have pretty much the entire Bat library of movies and TV shows. That encompasses everything going back to the original Batman series. I think they even have the original Superman serials. But if you don't remember, in that original Red Hood animated movie, Jensen Ackles played Jason Todd.
What bothers you more? That your greatest failure has returned from the grave? Or that I've become a better Batman than you?
You're ruling through intimidation and murder. You're just another criminal.
I'm what this city needs.
I've already talked a little bit about their relationship when they first meet. Remember, this is the first time that they've ever met each other. Dick Grayson has no idea what Batman has been doing since he left the Bat family, so to speak. Although as far as I know, within the world of this series, it's just the two of them. I don't really know how they're going to invoke Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, or if she's working as Oracle during the course of the series. We'll probably find that out eventually. There are a lot of Easter eggs that give you an idea for what people are doing, all these secondary characters. Just in terms of the sheer quantity of big A-list characters, Titans is starting out much bigger than the Arrowverse shows, but just remember, they're still focusing on those 4 core characters, so even though a bunch of people will come and go throughout the seasons and they'll cycle in members of the roster, like Donna Troy is going to be a much bigger character during Season 2, Cyborg is going to become a character eventually. Most of Season 1 is dedicated to Robin becoming Nightwing. I know there's a lot of rumors about like a post-credit scene at the end of Episode 12 where everybody gets their new costumes, but also Raven learning who she is, who her father is, about Trigon, and what her abilities are. Because when the series picks up, she doesn't have any idea what's going on. She just knows that there's a darkness inside her, and she does some really messed up stuff. She doesn't come right out of the gate knowing how to control that. But here's that clip of Kevin Conroy talking about Batman, the animated series. Then I'll talk about how to actually watch this DC streaming service.
The cast was incredible. It all started in '92, and it all kind of evolved slowly. I didn't really know what I was getting into. I was an actor that booked a job. I didn't know it was going to last for 27 years. I didn't know it was going to become an iconic character. So each day's experience for me was a totally new experience. Each week I think, it can't get better than this. And then the next week it would actually get better. The journey of playing Batman has been all about, it's all about the tragedy of his childhood and reliving that drama that created him. And that's been what's been so challenging as an actor and what's made it so much fun. He's such a complicated, dark character because that memory is always with him. That's what transformed him. So much of his psychology is about his parents and about his youth. You know, actors, they say we are our instrument. You are what you bring. Your whole life experience is what you bring. A lot of my personal drama has to do with my father and a very complicated relationship we had. So anytime a character is touching that, tapping that experience, it just wells up something in me that's very immediate. And Andrea knows that. She'd see it. She'd see me go through this during recordings, and she'd always come into the room and give me a hug. She'd say, "Are you okay?" So that was challenging. And also because it goes back into his childhood. It goes back into that drama of what made him what he is. And I think that's why fans love him so much and why they relate so much to him. He's a damaged hero, and people love that about him. Over the years, I have had such amazing experience with the fans. I go to Comic-Cons a lot, and that's the reason.
The cool thing about the service is that the version of Batman the Animated Series that they put on it is the Blu-ray remasters, so it looks and sounds way better than the old DVD transfers. For those of you that live outside the United States and you're asking how to watch all this stuff, how to get the episodes of Titans and Young Justice and all that stuff when it rolls out, most of the people in my Twitter feed have been saying that VPNs have been working for them, so you still have to sign up for the service like you would normally do, but you can access it using a VPN. But they did say back during Comic-Con that they eventually plan on rolling out international versions to different countries, like a version for Canada, a version for the UK. So if you don't want to wait, you can actually sign up for it now. They do have a trial period, and if you sign up for a year, they're giving you 3 months free, but you don't get that if you don't sign up for the whole year. You can sign up for monthly though. So what'll happen is in a couple weeks at New York Comic Con, Titans is going to have its world premiere. They'll drop some more footage. They'll talk about the characters and what the series is going to be like, some of the other stuff that's coming to the DC streaming service next year, like Young Justice. That's when I'm allowed to post my non-spoilery review, and then Friday, October 12th is when Titans starts rolling out episodes week to week. So it'll be a Friday show, but when they release that next trailer, I'll just do another video and remind people about what the schedule is going to be, and we can all figure out how we're going to deal with this new series, because it is kind of a new situation with the streaming service. But what'll happen is I had a chance to see the My Hero Academia 2 Heroes movie, so I'll do a non-spoilery review of that later today. Some new Avengers tomorrow. There's a whole bunch of stuff coming up. Click here for that new Captain Marvel trailer announcement, and click here for that brand new Flash trailer. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.